The day before yesterday, I made two choices. First, 3 PGs for an Annie. Second, 1 Ist got me an Amazon torch. Cheap, right? Even crazier is I spent 3 Ist on keys, rolled a druid torch at 1 Ist. No one would buy it. What was farming? I kept thinking about it. And finally it clicked. Why in Diablo 2 do mats and keys actually move easier and hold value better? You wouldn't take an OHM plus an Ist and trade for a BO2 call to arms. You would say, I've got runes, I will just roll by my own self. Isn't that better? Sure, but people who think that miss one brutal fact. You might roll a BO2 too. And the other way around, if you roll a BO6 and try to trade it to me for double cost, shouldn't on it. No 2 jars, I won't even look. That's D2. Buyers only want golden rolls. If it's not goldenly, it's trash. And because of that, the market becomes an asymmetric premium game. Total output is always below input cost. The random machine harvests most people's costs, and funnels a slice into the premier on the tiny number of god rolls. If what you hit isn't godly, you are the price statistically demand. The Trump paying for someone else's god roll. My druid's torch not selling is the perfect example. 3 variables are on touch. Class, stats 10 to 20, or res 10 to 20. Chance of paladin with double 20s is 1 out of 847. Roughly 1 in 1000. That whole mountain of the wrath in most people's eyes is basically the ash after the fuel burns out. You have to run it again, so keys as fuel stay priced always. Grand Charm rerolling is the same. 3 gems per roll in a second, but to hit a 45 life skiller can take thousands of rolls. The odds are maddening. Thousands of gems value can just evaporate, leaving you with 1 chest charm nobody wants. Even if we lower the bar to any skiller class life, the odds are still only 1 to 1152. Another hard proof of asymmetry premium. Let me show you a simple math model. You will get it instantly. Look at the real numbers. Any skiller GC with 41 to 45 lives is 1 in 1152. What does that mean? It means to sell the GC and break even, you need to get back 3,456 gems to cover your cost. Any less and you lost. Only above that is the profit. Fortunately, when Blizzard built this random trap, they accidentally left a window open. And it's exactly this trap that gives every low runes and the materials we found Ist level value. See it now? From here on, our job logic needs a reset. Don't toast low runes. From tier to soul, there's real demand. On the flip side, like Thul, Ko, Rune, even far, they look medium here, but their trade value is basically 0. They just sit in your stash. Restricted speaking, respect tokens aren't in that trap, but there are still few for chasing perfect builds. Like my soul, I used to run 156 gens for Spirit Monarch. Now I've got a torch and an Annie. Can you stand wasting those 30 strength points? you have to respect. So, respect tokens stay strong. Even at season ends, there's still a market. Final notes, listen up. 1. Don't smash your own antiques. Try to cube stuff. Don't cube up low runes. 2. Don't self-produce, self-gamble. Seriously, don't reroll skillers. Buying finished one is cheaper, much cheaper. Now I'm gonna jump up and yell, "Strong! I'm here to play too! I want to chase golden rolls too!" Let me tell you a story to see if we can get agreed. A minister reports, disaster victims are starving to death. Emperor Hui of Jin asks, why don't they eat meat porridge? So, are you the starving victims? Or Emperor Hui? You are hungry, eat first. When you truly aren't worried about hunger, then go chase the meat porridge. I will chase it too. One last thing, I didn't talk about bases, because perfect bases drop rarer than high runes. They are basically a high rune themselves. What I shared today are the themes you can always find, but people keep overlooking. Ist value items. Screenshot this list and save it. Alright, that's all for this episode. Have fun, fun easy, I'm strong. See you next time.